Hello and welcome to Workshop Studios. Today we're here with our old friend the string trimmer. If you want, you can see a video we did on fixing the pull on this one. But now the problem is the head is something's wrong here, and I suspect the shaft is either broken or something's disconnected because now the motor doesn't drive this. So let's have a look. We're going to take this apart and we'll see what's going on in there. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is take this head off of here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. There it is. And so a lot of times you can just turn it off by hand, or you can use a big old wrench like this, but it should just unscrew. And off comes the head. There we go. And this is how you change these plastic things, but that's not for right now. Now we need to get this apart. That comes off. And down here now we have, yeah, I can feel something's a little funky in here. So I also need to get this cover off of here, so let's do that next. This tool they give you comes with a little wrench on it, so you should be able to just kind of loosen this up with the wrench. And then this whole part should basically kind of either pull away or slide it up like that. This head will come off of here. Just tap it right in here. There's actually a little kind of a dent right there. You tap it and this thing will pull out and leave the cable exposed, but before you do that you got to take this screw out. This is what kind of holds that head in there. So you got to take that screw out, and then this will pull out and the cable will just pull out of the whole tube here. Let's go ahead and take that head off and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I started tapping on it here, and that seems to be pulling out, which is what I hoped. There we go. And there's the head out of there. And here's the rest of the shaft. And yes, it is broken. So there's the two, there's the two bits. And they broke off. So let's see if we can find a new shaft for a reasonable price. And then we can rebuild this guy. Here's my new cable, which I'm hoping is the right cable. All right, I think this cable is the right length now. So you can see that it comes about to the end here. And there's the cable, and it comes all the way up into here. That's about where that clutch setup is. So let's put it in there. All right, so like I said before, feed it down through the hole in there. All the way down. It should hit something right about now. All right, no, I think the cable is just the right length. And so now what we're going to do is the cable isn't pushed all the way in. It'll go in once I push this all the way in here. So what I want to do is get it onto the end of this first. So I want to have enough cable out there. So I'm going to get, there it is, it slips right on. And I want to line this hole up with this hole. So I slide it in there. So just make sure you kind of get it organized close. And then give it a tippity tap on down in. And that should have done it. Feels like it's running down there, so I think we got it. We'll put it back together and see what we got. All right, let's see if this will work now. All right, so next time your head doesn't spin when you have the motor on, you know what to do. Don't you hate it when that happens, when that head doesn't spin? Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye!